Hi everybody, this is Debbie. Welcome to my very own book club. I hope everyone is well. I miss you so much. We're going to read the book. I'm going to read it. You know, usually we sit in our circle and go around and whoever wants to read reads, but that's not possible with this. But if you would like to, if your book is nearby, if you would like to run and get it, that would be great and we can start reading. Are you ready? Remember how we always talk about, we talk about the title, we say, what is the title of the book? And the title of this book is, if you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. And remember, we always talk about who the author and the illustrator is. So as you can see on your book, there's only one name. So that means that Elise Parsley is the author and the illustrator. She wrote the book and she drew the pictures. All right, let's get started. Miss Ophelia is here to help hold the book so you can see it good. I am going to read. If your teacher tells you to bring something from nature for show and tell, she means a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks. She does not want you to bring an alligator. If you bring an alligator anyway, she'll tell you that alligators are trouble. You'll tell her that it's okay and that you know all about alligators. This alligator will be quiet and good, and he won't eat anyone. Cross your heart. But during spelling, your teacher will hear laughing. This is because the alligator will be showing you funny pictures of one of your classmates jumping off the diving board into his mouth. Your teacher will write your name on the board. Magnolia. And now you'll have to stand last in line for lunch. You'll take away the crayons and tell the alligator to be quiet and wait for show and tell. Then, during art, an airplane will fly across the room. Thwat! Oh dear, where did the airplane land? Right in the teacher's hair. Does she look happy about that? I don't think she looks very happy. This is because the alligator will be showing you origami. Your teacher will draw a check by your name, Magnolia. And now you'll have to stay in from recess. You'll take away the paper and order the alligator to be good and wait for show and tell. During math, you'll notice the alligator is hungry. Oh dear, what is the alligator hungry for? I think he's hungry for boy. You'll give the alligator 3 pieces of your favorite gum and beg him not to eat anyone and, for Pete's sake, to wait for show and tell. The good thing is that you'll stop him from eating any kids. The bad thing is that the alligator will smack and twirl the gum, and your teacher will notice. I think she gave him too much gum. What do you think? She'll draw 2 more checks by your name, Magnolia, and an underline, Magnolia. Now you'll have to go to the principal's office after school. During lunch, you won't even get to eat your egg and cheese sandwich because somebody will gobble up everything but the crusts. Who is that somebody? I think that alligator is trouble. By now, of course, you'll wish you brought a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks for show and tell instead of an alligator. By now, you'd rather have some dirt than an alligator. You will wish this alligator would just go home. Well, here's what I would do if I were you. First, at show and tell, you'll sit quietly and learn about hollow sticks and bird's nests and sparkly rocks. Then it'll be your turn. You'll tell how alligators are super big. Look at that. That alligator is as long as 3 kids stacked on top of each other. Wowee, 12 feet tall. and how alligators have over 74 super sharp teeth, and how alligators are super tough. It's a fact. They're strong and they're tough, and they aren't scared of anything except other alligators and humans. Booga, 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 booga. Think the alligator's scared? She is a human. Your teacher will be impressed. You might not even have to go to the principal's office for all the mischief that day. But then again, you might have to. Yeah, if you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. They're trouble. Ah! Where is he? The end. Thank you for holding the book, Ophelia. You're welcome. That was very helpful, I think. Okay, I hope you liked that book. I hope it was a good lesson, a book that teaches something like don't bring an alligator to school. I think that's a good lesson. All right, we are going to do our craft. So this is the craft. It's up here. I'll show it to you. It is an alligator. Let's see if I can get it to work. An alligator sack puppet. An alligator sack puppet. All right, so let's talk about what you will need for this sack puppet. I'm getting back on his book stand here. So I used a green paper bag because I had some green paper bags. But if you don't have a green paper bag, you can use a brown paper bag and just color it if you want to. You could put like green stripes on it or something if you want to do that. Okay, so you're gonna need a paper bag. Sorry. You're going to need 2 pieces of construction paper. I have green, but you can use whatever color you want. And you're going to need a piece of white paper. This is going to be for the teeth. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out the alligator's face. So we're going to cut out an oval from the green construction paper. Oh, you also need, I'm so sorry, you need googly eyes. If you have them, you don't have to have googly eyes. You can color your googly eyes. And some scissors and a glue stick, or if you have Elmer's glue or paste or whatever you have to stick it on, tape would work too. And I have a whole gob of markers here, but you just need whatever markers that you want to color with. So, okay, the first thing we're going to do is cut out the face. So I'm going to trace it with a pencil like this. Just trace it on the paper, or just draw an oval, however you want to do it. You could probably just cut it out freehand if you wanted to. So I just cut it like that. We're gonna cut, here's my scissors. So let's cut this out. And yeah, you could just freehand it, just to make kind of an oval. And so then there is your alligator head. That is that part, okay? We'll put it there with the sack puppet because we're gonna glue that all together in just a minute. Then you're gonna need 2 circles, because you know alligators kind of have those eyes that sit up on top of their head, and you can probably freehand those circles too. So just take your construction paper. You know, if you wanna make a pink alligator, or you wanna make a red alligator, if that's the color of paper that you have around, then I'll put that with that. Then that's what you should do, because it's yours and you can do it however you want and with whatever you have at your house. So we'll do another one, just like that. Okay, there's this other. And then these will be your 2 googly eyes, or you can just draw them on if you want to, if you don't have any googly eyes at the house. Then you're gonna need, this is his tail. See his tail here? So this takes half a sheet of construction paper. I'm just gonna cut this in half, okay? And I think this will stay up on the Facebook for a while when it comes out, and so you'll be able to go back and look at the instructions if you want to. And then fold it in half like that. And then if you want to make the ends pointy, go snip that off at an angle like that and do the same thing on the other side. See, like this. It's gonna come from the bottom. Snip it off and at an angle and do like that, okay? So you've got that. And then we're just gonna go like this and cut out some cutouts to make it jaggedy, like the alligator's tails are. Okay, there's that, and one more. Okay, and then I took mine and I folded it like accordion, like back and forth and back and forth, and then when you glue it or tape it on, it's got a nice boing to it like that, like an alligator tail. Okay, where are we? Oh, and then you're going to need some white paper, and you're just gonna cut off a piece like this, and then we're just gonna cut them into little triangle shapes. Like, let's see, there's one. Can't remember how many teeth I used. You need enough to have the teeth go all around his mouth like that. And there's one. We're just cutting triangles, see, like that, and that, and that. Oh, fall off, I need you. That. Do you remember in the book how many sharp white teeth it said the alligators have? I think it said 74, right? Do you know how many teeth we have? I think we have 32 when we get all of our teeth. So they have twice as many teeth as we have. And they're sharp, they're very bitey. Okay, so let's glue it together and we will make our, so I'm gonna use the brown paper bag just so you can see how it comes out. So you want the flap in the front because that's the mouth, okay? So flap in the front, we're gonna take the face and we're gonna glue it on like this. So what did I do with my glue stick? There it is. So take your glue stick or your glue or tape, whatever you have that will help it stick on, okay? And smear the glue around on the back. And then I'm gonna put the face on like this, okay? There's that. His face. Oh, it didn't stick very well, did it? Let's press it down some. There we go. Okay. Then you're gonna take these, because you know alligators have those eyes that set up on top of their head, and that's so they can, you know, they have their nose holes are on top of their head too, so they can submerge their whole body, but then their eyes and their nostrils are above the water, and that way you can't see them, but they can see you and still breathe, and then they can catch you and eat you. That's what that's for. Pretty smart alligators, huh? All right, I stuck that eye on, and I stuck this on. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, because you can see the googly eyes there, and in case you don't have googly eyes at home, I'm going to take a black marker, if I can find one. I'm crazy, I have everything but black. All right. Oh, we'll just say if you don't have a black marker, then you can make your alligator's eyes blue. So we'll do that. So I'm going to take a blue marker, and I'm just going to like that. Let's make them kind of, because I think alligator's eyes are kind of, okay. And we'll do another one over here. This is just in case you don't have googly eyes at your house. You might just want to color them in. Okay, so there's that. So there's his eyes. Now let's put 2 nostrils so he can breathe while he's lurking around waiting to eat you, okay? There you go. So there's his nostrils. All right, let's do his teeth. All right, so the teeth I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 teeth just so you can see, but see, I put the teeth all the way around because alligators, you don't have that snout, and their teeth do go all the way around, so. But we'll just put a couple on just so that you can see. So smeared glue on it, and I'm just gonna, under here, and press it on. Oops, I might need some tape, my face is coming off. There we go. Let's do 1 more just so you can get the idea of how to put the teeth on. There we go. Put another one here. All right, there's his teeth. But you want to cut, we cut enough so we could go all the way around, so, okay? And now I'm going to take a marker because you can see on mine, I gave him little hands and feet. Now you don't have to do this, but you know, it's because it's yours and you can do it however you want. But I just do a little circle like that for a hand, and another little circle like that for a hand, yeah. And, or I guess front legs. And then I drew 1 at the bottom and 1 more at the bottom. Oh, face keeps coming off. There we go, and we'll put some little claws on for him, because you know they have claws, alligators do. Gives them traction, I don't know. I guess I should look that up and see what the claws do for them. Because I think pretty much they use their jaws to catch things and crush them. Okay, there's his feet. And if you wanted to, because this, the paper bag is brown, if you wanted to put some green like lines in or something for the alligator, if you have a green marker, I'm just gonna, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll give him like a belly. There we go. Give him a little belly. We'll just kind of put stripes in there, make him. You can take your time with yours. I'm kind of rushing here so we can get it finished and you can get started on it. All right, have I put everything? Oh no, the tail. Don't forget his tail. So you're just gonna, on 1 of the folds, put some glue on that. And then on the back of it, and I put mine at an angle, just so you can see his tail in the back. I'm gonna lay it down and press. Okay. And there is your sack puppet. Another thing I did, I put some extra glue up here because it kind of held it in place. I remember doing that. There we go. Okay, there he is. Oh, his face fell off again. When I'm finished, I don't have any tape with me, but I've got some back in the back and I'm gonna tape his face on. All right, there he goes. Bring me to school when you go back. Don't bring him to school. All right, it was nice being here with you, and we've got lots of things coming up. We've got story time, we've got puppet shows, we've got more craft videos to show you different kinds of crafts to do. So look at the Smith Public Library website, just so and watch Facebook, because we'll have a whole, we're trying our best to stay in touch with you, and I hope everybody is safe and well, and we hope to see you again soon.